Hey, it's Clarence Jackson taking a chance against fraud. They were on one of our longest runs on our stretches. I'm doing a segment on life of a trucker. It's frustrating a little bit sometimes because, as I say in this industry, it's a lot of fraud. It's a lot of promises, false promises, truckers being dispatched out to areas that they really are unsafe, dispatched to areas where it's just not unfounded. I mean, it's just really frustrating. I'm doing segments on this because, again, I'm who I am, Clarence Jackson, take a chance to get forward, but it's very frustrating, the life of a trucker. And I will do various segments showing the positives and negatives. It's very frustrating. I'm a trainer, educator. Some of the younger guys, I'm an uncle, father figure to them. So a lot of these guys come out here, they're told by their representatives that they're promised the world. And it's frustrating because they're lied to. And then you have us going out with different dispatchers who they lie to. Today I'm in my cabin area where I have one of the trainees. He's driving one of my trustee trainees. A lot of times I can't trust them because they're just new. So I don't want to have a tree limb sitting in my back window, so I have to babysit them. To get an idea, those are the little things we do. I just got relieved on my duties because I'm just finished doing my 10 hours plus 15-minute, what we call post-trip. You have a 15-minute pre-trip and a 15-minute post-trip. Today is one of my kind of like frustrating days out here personally. And this is the things where you'll see the life of a trucker has so many different, you're going to see good days out here, bad days out here, personal lives affected, troublesome times. This segment is going to be unique because what ICE truckers can't give you is a realization we're not staging anything here. There are going to be so many different venues here that you really going to have to see the good and the bad. I'm a little teed off with my DM today because he kind of like lied to me. I did stand by Tom down in Houston and also Dallas, and I'm really frustrated because he's not paying me right now. And like I said, a trucker's paid by the mileage or by the load. With the company I'm with now, I'm paid by the miles. Me personally, I can drive anywhere from $3,000 to $3,100 to $3,300. I mean, 3,300 miles legally with a Qualcomm. A Qualcomm is a computer that keeps the detail of your every minute move, from sitting still to sleeping to this, what job you're being dispatched on, what miles you're driving, how many miles you're driving. No one can drive really over so many miles if it's not a straight run. Now out there in the West Coast, you can get more miles for a Qualcomm because you're not dealing with a large amount of traffic. But on the East Coast, it's kind of hard because you're going around the mountains, rough terrain, a lot of different segments of foundational areas that don't give you the support to get move as fast as you may move in a flatter rates. Today, like I said again, we're on our way coming from Maryland heading to Phoenix, Arizona. It's very, again, like I said, it's very frustrating because a lot of people don't understand. As truckers, we don't get a chance to have a normal life as an over-the-road driver. You know, you don't know what's going on at home. You don't know what's going on with sometimes your pay. And I get very frustrated with is sometimes I have to really, maintain patience with our payroll department because sometimes you'll call them up like, hey, these miles aren't in here, these miles aren't in here. And some of them, you have to remind them, like, look, without me driving these miles, you don't have a job. Without me driving these miles, Mr. Dispatcher, you don't have a job. I mean, I don't have to give them any due conversation because I'm paid to drive. I'm not paid to be anything but do my job. I'm a licensed trainer and I am a licensed driver. So I have regulations and federal laws that guideline for me to stay focused on that. At the end of the week, I should not be worrying about my payroll. And that's a part of the segment today is really the fraudulent aspects of tractor trailer driving, from quote unquote lying, conniving, and I also do recruiting. But one thing I tell my students is the truth. There's 3 phases in life as a trucker. Making sure your home is in order. As the truckers would say, some of us up-to-date truckers, you're worrying about Jody. Jody is a figment of your imagination of most guys who worry about their wives cheating on them. That's one phase of it. 2, what type of habits do you have out here? A lot of these tractor trailer drivers have drug habits. Alcoholic. Do you bring that stuff to work with you? Those are the problems that we have to maintain too. And then finally, 3 is just doing your job, getting off your butt, stop being lazy. Those 3 phases are 3 important things. As me being a trainer, recruiter, and OTR driver, I have to phase out. So stay tuned. As I say, I'm going to take a chance against fraud, understanding the fraud in truck driving. That is going to be my segment. I'm going to do a 4-part series on that. It'll be some frustrating times, so trust me, stand by and just enjoy the ride.